Hot Mike.
Okay.
Yata.
Hello and welcome to continuing our Isekai heroes and local heroes quests to defeat the Demon Lord. We last left off. And our adventurous party had left the city of Arden and traveled far in order to try and find the source of this powerful energy that is able to level entire cities, possibly even countries, if aimed in the wrong direction. Having traveled far and overcome many obstacles, they have finally reached the base of this operation, where one of the Demon Lord generals is prepping to fire another shot. Which you guys know that the city of Arden will only be able to take one more shot before they are completely defenseless. The initial barrier surrounding the city, of course, was destroyed with the first shot. The dragon that you guys convinced to be a guardian in your absence has put up their own barrier around the city. They are able to admit that they would only be able to defend against one shot because of the amount of mana that this thing pumps out. So, if this thing fires off twice, Arden is gone. With that being the case, we transfer. We go and we go.
I feel like I need to put a lead plate behind that microwave. It's interfering with my ability.
Ah. So,
It's not something on your end. It's the microwave interferes with the wireless signal.
Okay. I'll say, as we pick up with Moonlit Whisper underneath, underneath in the dwelling, the inner workings of this mana cannon. All right. Moonlit Whisper, what are you up to? I'll say you are currently surrounded by lots of what you can tell technology that you don't fully understand. Seems to be very odd.
Okay. Given the fact that it's been established that isekai individuals have influenced the technological landscape, is this still alien even from that?
This is definitely a bit more than I'm gonna say some of the things in here that you see definitely, The way that some of these are working, you're like, wait, what? um,
Okay.
a lot of this seems to be, some of it seems to be normal ish, like monitors. I'll say like the concept of like monitors and television screens and stuff like that, like computer monitors. It's a kind of a bit of a strange thing, but it's vaguely been heard of. But these like large engines, I'll say these large engines, things that, for lack of a better term, kind of look almost nuclear powered, seem kind
Oh,
of.
do we have typewriters? Do I reckon could I recognize what a
Yeah,
keypad is?
keyboard definitely. I'll say the keyboards that you see are in the native. I'll say are in the common tongue. They are definitely stranger looking and stranger and more streamlined than like typewriters.
They have all the letters in the weird places too. For some reason, they have Q in the upper corner, followed by WERTY.
Weirty, what's that?
But you shifting. Yep, you are down here.
Okay. The is the door a motion sensor thing, or is there a toggle?
You walk up to the door. I'll say you walk up to the door. This one will kind of just slide open.
Okay.
I'll say you do hear like something that sounds like gears shuffling around, but there's a little bit of steam as the doors just like psh, and open.
Yeah. Second, check thing here. Okay, my multi-class.
I just saw a license plate that says "Kids Taxi."
Okay, I would like to cast that real quick.
Amaragathus. Okay.
Is that we can permanent layer? Okay. Do I recognize like the metal of the door? Like, is this door odd to me?
Um, it just must say the metal down here, as unlike the cannon, just seems to just be metal. The must say the crafting of the metal definitely. I must say how this metal was like welded definitely is a different style. But it's metal that was crafted. You can tell it was crafted under a different technique than what you're used to.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, the
Okay.
door's open.
In which case, I will go through.
All right.
See what's in here.
All right. You go through. and you will see this person feverishly typing. I must say, feverishly typing at this monitor. He doesn't seem to be paying attention to you. He will, I'll say, you'll kind of hear him say, you'll hear him say, "Leave the coffee on the desk." He's also seems to be like looking at the monitor. He's like, "What in the? Ah, what is that? A beetle? Is that even in the? Is that even in the docket? Hold on, gotta find. Hit them harder, you're trolls. Hit them harder. Ah, can't get good help for anything."
They just call me a beetle.
No, they're talking about the giant tank beetle Shannon's character turned into.
Ah, okay.
I would like.
Gonna turn into the giant beetle from Starship Troopers.
Nice.
To try to sneak over.
Okay. He's not paying any attention.
I'm still trying to be stealthy.
Okay. He's paying. Okay. Stealth. Feel free to walk over. Still not paying attention. Just focusing on the whatever's on the monitor. Which at this point you can see your friends outside at multiple angles on this monitor. I'll say at multiple angles on this monitor. He seems to be watching this fight go on outside, and seems to be screaming seems to be yelling and screaming into something that looks like a microphone, but definitely is smaller. This microphone seems to be attached to the side of his head.
Okay.
But from what you can tell, he seems to be barking orders to he seems, I'll say, you're not sure how he's doing it, but he definitely seems to be sending the message spell in mass outside.
Okay.
Because the things he's asking them to do, they seem to be doing it. Or at least kind of doing it to the best of the ability of, like, trolls.
Cut the red wire.
He also doesn't seem to be paying attention to you.
Okay.
You're not sure if he hasn't noticed you or if he just doesn't care about your presence.
Does it look like this thing on his head is plugged in to something?
No, it just seems to just be attached. I'll say it's like he's wearing it, almost like a piece of jewelry.
Okay, so to use our parlance, it's wireless.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although, like, a lot of, like, he seems to be wearing, I'll say, his outfit seems to be comprised of like kit bashed alchemicals, like modern, I'll say, this current world's technology, like alchemical stuff. They're a kobold, by the way.
Okay. Okay, I was hoping to be able to disrupt his communication by, like, unattaching something. It doesn't seem to really be.
You do see a wire on the
option.
ground. You do see a wire that's running from underneath the console next to you and seems to be attached to some sort of large box that seems to be whirring and making noise, which you would probably assume is like some sort of generator or power source over here. And this red wire that's going across the floor seems to be running into this. That's the only thing you can see that's actually, quote, powering. The closest that you can see to like interrupting stuff.
Okay.
Arguably, you are pretty sure you could just take the thing right off the side of his head.
Oh yes, but that reveals myself.
It does.
Okay, if the wires are connected to the worrying thing over there, does it look like that they're plugged in, or they're directly attached?
It's you would need to investigate. I must say you would need to investigate to see where it's exactly plugged in. All you can see is that the wire runs over there and it runs underneath the machine.
Okay. Well, if I could go and investigate that then.
Okay, investigation roll. Figure out, I must say, to see about trying to figure out how to unplug a monitor from a tower.
Yeah.
You don't know how to safely unplug it, but you see where it plugs in. I'm about to say, and by safely, I mean this. Like I said, this is basically a PC. You have no clue what this is, but you see a cord running into this, and you're like, oh well. You can tell that if you I'm gonna say this is where it's plugged in. And it seems, I'll say, if you unplug that, you are pretty sure it will turn it off. You can either unplug it or cut it. Either way, based on your investigation, we'll get the same result. So you can either snip the cord or you can just pull it straight out.
Okay, so it is unpluggable. Okay.
Yeah, you can either unplug it or snip it based on your investigation. Doing either or will have the same result as far as you're concerned.
Okay. Okay, I will go and unplug it then.
Okay. You unplug it. I'll say, both of these monitors will go out, and you will hear as the monitors go out. And he's like, "Wait, what? What's going?" He will turn around and look. He was like, "What happened to the? Who are you?"
Oh, I'm not like hiding between equipment or anything.
There's not much for you to run over here.
Did you lose your greater? No, I had dropped greater invisibility. That's right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say you are. I'm about to say there's like a coffee table right here, and like literally like a 2, maybe 3-foot computer tower right here. I'll have him roll to see if he sees you.
I mean, if I'm like right in his line of sight, then
I
it doesn't
mean,
really matter. I just kind of thought that there might have been, given the stealth roll somewhere to hide. If not, that's fine.
if make me a dex roll. Make me a dex roll to see if you can duck underneath something. I'll say there is a table right here. You could have pulled the switch and duck underneath this table and pulled a chair in front of you.
Okay, well, I mean, it's a little bit of a retcon, but I mean,
it's fine. That must say you
Well-
do make a good point. There's a table right here that you can duck underneath, and
Well,
if you pull the chair in front.
well, I have mage hand. I could like go. I could like be over here and just mage hand the wire. But
Yeah, I'm about to say, because until you do something, he is not going to actually notice you, because he's too busy like not paying attention. And from the sounds of it, he seems to think that you're some sort of an intern, or that you work here. Because as far as he was looking at on the monitors, all of the heroes were outside fighting because you had invisibility.
No, this is fine. This is fine. I can.
I'll say, do you want to hide underneath here? I know you rolled a stealth roll. That's what I was saying. Or do you want to like stand somewhere else and then do that? I'll say, because this is a wall. He wouldn't be able to see you on the other side.
No, I don't. I guess I don't mind them seeing me. I have a thought. So.
Okay. All right.
So you asking who I am?
Which case, if you just want to stay there, he will turn around and look. He was like, all right. He was like, all right, what the? Who are you? Where's my coffee?
With a smile, I'll look at him. I'm not sure about coffee given the time of day. However, why don't you explain to me what your job in this place is?
Suggestion. All right, use your spell save. What are they rolling? Wisdom save. All right. Second.
I was wondering if I'd ever be able to ethically use suggestion.
Ah, fucking hell. Okay. All right. As with most things, they're not very wise, apparently.
Nah.
Nope. Which is really good for a -1.
That is really good for a -1.
Yeah, the only way they were going to make that is if they rolled a 20. Okay. Well, since you're new here, so you're asking him like, what does he do?
Yeah. Yeah. What's your job and the purpose of this place?
My job here is to my job here is to monitor the ongoings. My job is to personally monitor the ongoings and making sure that the slave labor is doing their job, fueling the cannon, fueling the cannon and prepping it as need be by my lord.
When he says "my lord," is it safe to assume the Demon King, or does it sound like, or is the intonation with my lord indicating perhaps some subordinate or other?
He seems to be he seems to be implying direct supervisor, i.e., whatever the demon lord, the demon lord general.
Okay.
You can tell that the what he is implying, he seems to hold him in fairly high reverence.
Okay.
But yes, am I saying whenever we are dealing with the sort of pesky heroes from Ardent, or any of the other filth around the planet that decides that they wish to attempt to stand against progress, I am responsible for coordinating the strikes to make sure that combat goes as smoothly as possible.
I have to cast it again. Well, that is quite interesting. Who who is running this place, and can you give me a tour?
He's getting better. Sure. I must say the new hirees. I must say you must be new here. Yes, I shall give you a tour. I'm pretty sure the heroes will be. I'm pretty sure those would-be heroes will be fine.
Of course.
Pretty sure the trolls can take care of it. All right. So this he will say, this, as you can see, is the command room. This is where I issue commands in the room. And here's my comfortable chair. I really like it. You can't sit there. Not Masa. You have to have tenure in order to get a chair. Before that, you sit in the other quarters. And by sit in the other quarters, I mean you slave away in the mines.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of anything different.
Ah, yes. Do not dream. That is not your job. Come. Let us go. The door will open again. All right. Did you get your orientation packet?
I'm afraid incompetence had there not been an orientation packet for me.
That is fairly common. The trolls are in charge of orientation, and trolls gonna troll. So either way, all right. He will say this. He was like, this right here. This is, the master has not told us what it is yet, but it is very dangerous, and he said, do not touch it.
See.
This over here, I'll say this over here, as you can look at this docket right here, he will take a hold of this. These are fresh shipments. These are fresh shipments of these containers have fresh shipments of freshly dead spellcasters. They are being preserved. They are being preserved to something called being preserved through something the master calls cryostasis.
Interesting.
It is, it is some sort of technological marvel that allows him to preserve bodies for resurrection later. As long as they are within, as long as they are within these tubes, as long as they are within these tubes, then the then the limits for the limits for resurrection do not, the limits for resurrection and revivify are basically halted. It is genius. Someone could stay in this container for 1,000 years, and a simple revivify would bring them right back.
Very impressive.
Very impressive indeed. Come. We walk over here. This over here, this is the this is for our downtime, which you will eventually earn downtime when you have worked here for at least 6 months, and if you have worked here for 6 months, and if you have gone at least 2 of those months without being flogged for not working. This is the computer, which we can use to play there's only one thing on this computer that you may do. And it is a strange card game called Solitaire. But it is
Sounds
fun.
challenging.
It is. It is. I do not exactly know. It is fun to play when you are alone. Probably due to the term solitary. By the way, don't mess up or they will throw you into solitary confinement. There is no solitaire there.
Very strict.
Very strict. And by the way, I let us go over here. One moment. Nope, I'm stretched.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Okay. All right. He's gonna stand in front of this door.
He's being punished.
You will see him, Masa. You will see him put his face over here. Actually, not over here. He'll put his face in front of this thing. You will see a light come out and go over his face, just like some sort of strange light just completely engulf his face. And
Okay.
then something on that console turns green, and the door opens. Okay, follow me. You walk through the door. He will say, you will probably feel a slight tingle as you walk through. Make a con save when you walk through this blue light.
Okay.
Okay. This weird, I'll say, you feel like this weird sensation over your body. You're not exactly certain what it was. It felt like sunlight, but odd.
Huh?
It definitely does not feel comfortable. You do not feel like hanging out in that is a good idea.
Okay.
Okay. And he will he will scan a badge as this door opens and he walks through. Okay. When you step in here, you will see in multiple tubes the deformed deformed and drained husk of several different people. They seem to be alive, but barely. It's like they seem to be alive just enough to keep. They seem to be alive just enough to keep to be able to siphon from them. You will see these each of the tubes that are connected to these containers seem to be pumping out of it and directly into these chambers. I'm saying directly into these pistons that are pulsating with a similar energy to the cannon that is outside.
Okay.
And this right here, I'm saying this right here is where the magic happens. Literally. We travel around this godforsaken rock, and we capture. In order to supplement the energy, needed, we hook all these we hook anyone with any level of proficiency of spell casting, hook these devices up to their brains, and we have them constantly casting spells, which are we constantly have their brains forced to cast spells. Spells are then drained as they are in the midst of casting them and siphoned into the cannon. Absolutely, utterly brilliant.
Subarashi.
You will hear a loud yell from the distance. Assistant number 23. He was like, oh, it's the boss. It was like, be cool.
Unless I'm in direct line of sight of someone, I take it he's facing where the voice came from.
He turns to look at you. When that voice comes off, you see him you see him like visibly flinch as from this upper corner, this man starts walking over here.
That upper corner. Okay. As they're descending, is the is line of sight broken at all?
With him, no. He is looking directly at the two of you.
Okay.
Who would? Well, he will say. He'll look. He was like, "Who is this?"
I will differentially look over to the kobold.
The kobold will say, he is our new. I'm gonna say he was like, he is our new. He was like, he is my my new assistant. He was hired here, and he will. I'm gonna say, and I'm just giving him the tour. He's going to kind of narrow eyes. He was like, we don't have tours. And he was like, yes, we do. We have tours. They're about to say, he told me so. He's going to, I'm about to say, he'll kind of smirk, step down the stairs. He'll kind of wave at him. He was like, who are you?
Was that directed more towards me?
Sure.
Okay. Is that as close as he's getting to me?
That is as close as he seems to be getting.
Crap. Okay. Okay, no, that's fine. That's out of my suggestion range. Ah, I will give a bow. Uh, I am, and as you can see, I am a rather special assignment here from our Lord. I am as Chen, a a humble person assigned not just here as this individual's assistant, but but yours as well.
He will smirk. You'll see him look, smirk, and will say, he was like, you work for the Demon Lord.
Uh, yes. Why would I otherwise have fair reign around this magnificent and mana siphoning cannon?
He will smirk. uh, that is, he will say, that is very, very interesting that you would still be working for the Demon Lord. He will pull his hands out of his lab coat. I'll say he will pull his hands out of his lab coat. I'll say in one of his hands, he seems to be holding some sort of a gun. I'll say he seems to be holding some sort of a gun that you are definitely not familiar with. And his other hand seems to be glowing with arcane energy. Somehow I find that very doubtful.
There is no need to be so aggressive. Why don't we cease this yelling across the room, and we perhaps sit somewhere, or at the very least get to be at a conversational distance.
As much as I would like, and I'll say, as much as I would like to have a conversation with you, I have a cannon to fire. I have to destroy Ardent. So if you, I'll say, I have to destroy Ardent, and unfortunately, he'll kind of eyeball you. I'll say their little ragtag army is outside at the gates.
And you intend to do something about it beyond what's already been done?
I don't need to. I'll say I don't need to defeat them. I don't care about them. I'm just going to fire this cannon and destroy Auden. Without a city to go to, they'll have no resources and they'll die off on their own. I'll say if I even if I were to kill them, all Auden would do is just summon more. If I destroy Ardent, then there's nothing. I'll say then it's just them, and we can defeat them at our leisure.
Very fair. I would like to uh go at a breakneck run at this individual.
Hmm?
I like to make a breakneck run towards this individual.
Okay.
Okay. Feline agility lets me double my movement.
Okay.
Okay. I Hmm. You imply you just kind of need to press a button for this. So I would like to try to grapple this sciencey individual.
Okay. Feel free to make a roll.
I don't think I have anything that is this. It's not a saving throw, so it doesn't count.
The kobold will be like, "What are you doing? This is your first day on the job."
Okay, here we go. Oh, I only have one of those left. Let's see how this goes. I will burn my last flash of genius to add 4 to that.
Okay. I'll say, as you reach for him, your hands will go through him. Your hands will go through him. It's this odd look, for the player's sake. He looks as if he's like pixelated, and you reach for a hologram.
Okay.
It disappears. I'll say the image of him disappears, and he reappears up here. He will look at you, attempting to put your filthy little hands on me. You think someone of your ilk you think that someone of your ilk deserves to touch the great Professor Mergain?
Well, Professor Morgan, you don't seem to have the uh, culture to be here yourself.
This this is not no, this is not my world, but it will be. After I destroy everyone who's in my way. I will take your filthy little dirt ball and transform it, and I will make sure that everyone here has the proper level of technological enlightenment. I will drag all of you filthy beasts out of the Stone Age, whether you like it or not.
Okay. Just from my own notes, he was you said Professor Morgaine?
Yes, Mergain. Murgane.
Okay.
And if what you say is true, and you are one of the remnants of the demon, if you are one of the remnants of the demon lords, followers, you must die.
Okay.
With that, we will switch over the other map. I'll say for folks outside, I'll say at the top of the round, are people going to reshuffle their initiatives? Or are people happy where they are?
I'm happy where I'm at.
I believe I need to be added to the initiative.
That you do. Do you want to drop yourself on the map? I'll say that way you can tell me where you are. So considering it's been enough time, you can be anywhere you like.
Be over there.
Yeah. There you go.
Why is Jib Jib up there?
Jib Jib is suffering from mana poisoning, so they are kind of keeping her inside of a rope trick spell, so she can just lean out and cast as need be.
Okay.
I'll say she failed some rolls to keep from suffering from mana poisoning, because this green mist that's coming out of the ground is effectively toxic runoff.
Okay.
Okay, reminder for those at home, the green aura coming off Missouri is some kind of loud noise from their wings. If you enter that area, not only can you not hear, but you will not be able to cast spells that require verbal components.
Not see that aura.
You can't
Weird.
see this green aura surrounding Missouri?
Nope,
No.
I did not see it.
Okay, Brian, if you double click on the token and go down to where the aura is, there should be 3 little dots next to it. You should be able to click that and say make visible to all, or something to that effect.
You guys see it now?
Yes. Oh,
Okay,
good.
cool.
I dropped myself right outside of it.
That's it. As long as you're not in that aura, you can cast spells inside that aura. If it has a verbal component, the spell will not work.
Yeah. And I'm saying they're not able to control it.
Yeah.
So.
And if we are attacking trolls, remember we need to do at least 1 point of fire damage a turn to prevent them from regenerating. In theory, Artemis has that handled with her flaming sword, but if anybody else has fire, that helps.
So these are the these are the creatures that you are fighting. Dire trolls, which are trolls that which are basically bodies of trolls that regenerated too close to other dying trolls, and they basically regenerated into each other. And these things, which which from what you guys found out, they are devils that have been captured and trapped inside of mechanical creatures. And forced to work.
And we are trying to cover Missouri so they can get over here to the giant cannon and either start doing damage to it or knock it over or whatever they're going to do.
Yeah. And Kiaz, I'll say need an initiative roll, and then I will shuffle the initiative. Over Missouri. Okay, yep.
There it is. Sorry. Oh. Boom. There you go.
Okay. 15.8. All right.
Right where I was. Right where I was gonna be anyway.
All right. Which case, River, you are first.
Does anybody remember if I upcast Flame Blade or not?
Don't believe you did?
I believe if you scroll up far enough, you probably find your last rolls. Maybe if you roll.
Okay, it says Evocation 4. So maybe I did.
It says 4, then yeah, you obviously upcast it to 4th level.
Okay, awesome. Shit.
Which gets you an extra d6.
Okay, awesome. And attacking with the Flame Blade is like casting a spell, so it's only one action, right?
Plus to your action, yes. You'd still have your bonus action.
Okay, cool. Do I have anything else for a bonus?
You have your scimitar. You could do an offhand attack with it.
Oop.
Sorry.
You're fine. I was seeing if I had a bonus action spell, but I don't think I do. So yeah, we will Flame Blade.
So you can flame blade with one hand and then use your flaming scimitar with your other hand. Unless you have quicken spell, then in your meta magic, then you can make something a bonus action.
Ooh, that is right. Hold on, let me see. Excuse me. I just threw up in my mouth. I think actually she does have, yep, she does have quicken spell. Awesome. So that's 23 to hit with Flame Blade. Big and ugly right here. Unless that doesn't hit.
I would hope 23 hits.
See. That does hit.
And then, oh man, I was like, I can quicken spell and then careful spell, but I can't use both of them. So now I have to see what I can use.
You could put, if you put the fireball off to the side, you should be able to get 2 or 3 of them.
If I move it, I could probably get these 2 right here.
Or if you put it over here by the crack, you might be able to get the 2 off of Missouri.
I didn't see those 2 right there. I mean, yeah, I didn't see those 2 right there. Also, let me check. Come on. Do I have a careful spell that lets me change? I mean, not careful spell. I'm gonna change. First spell slot. No. No. And no. No. A reshape spell. Here we go. Oh, that's fuck.
Are you dropping her over there now? Or are
No,
you
I was getting a radius out so I could so do some measuring since we don't have the
Yeah.
we don't have the easy tool. Okay, so yeah, you can tag the 2 trolls. Okay, it is technically possible to tag the 2 trolls and the mechanical bug north of Missouri.
Okay, so then that's what we'll do. We'll quicken spell. Quicken spell is 2. Okay, we'll we'll do the thingamajig and hit it, and then we'll quicken spell fireball.
Okay.
And that aura coming off the spiritual weapon lets you know roughly where she's aiming.
Oh, okay.
That should be 3 targets for the fireball.
All right. And fireball is Dex.
Yep.
Oh wow.
I mean, 26. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
Not great, but not terrible.
And then Flame Blade is 4d6 for damage. Oh, they both fail.
And then the mechanical bug.
Oh, wait. Nope. Wrong one. Cancel.
God. There's no way I have more dice than I have d6s. I refuse to believe that.
Okay,
Who
so
did
the
that?
robot bug takes half, the other 2 take the full.
All right. Your fireball seems to do little to no damage. I'll say the fireball to the mechanical thing seems to do very little damage. As not only does it seem to dodge it, it also seems to be resistant.
All right, I will let them know that the clockwork things are resistant to fire. And then my first attack, it's 20 damage fire to this guy.
Okay.
And the fire is just to make sure these troll things can't heal.
Okay.
I mean, 26 fire is not bad, but yeah.
Yeah. Maybe okay, it's not too many ones, but there's enough numbers under 3. So it's not bad.
Okay.
But yeah, that way they don't not die. But that's it for me.
They seem a little annoyed.
Yeah, well, they can't get to me, so I ain't worried about it. It's somebody else's problem.
Like they can't. They're literally right there. Like you literally got this one in your face.
This one, I'm not worried because I intentionally started fighting this one, so that's fine.
I like how you like this one. I can't get to you.
Well, he can't because he has to go through her, and he'll have to go through the dog. He'd have to go through the dog to get to me, and I'm not worried about that. So, like, in fact, I don't think they're smart enough to know that I was the one that did it. So I ain't worried about it.
I think they're too dumb. You think they're too dumb to notice the flaming sword that hit them in the face, or the grenade that flew from your hand?
Yes. But him, no, because I'm standing directly in front of him. But these guys, there's too many. Like, I don't even think they can see me. Okay. Well, that one probably
can't even see me.
They are classified as huge giant.
Yeah,
they
but
can see you.
Kind of smoking away, so I kind of sort of have cover.
These things are
because I'm surrounded by the group. So
I'll say these things are about 15 to 20 feet tall. They can see you.
As I see you, yes. Physically get to you might be a little problem because of the how everybody else is dispersed.
Yeah. Well, I figured because I'm standing in front of one of them, the rest of them can't see me.
Yeah.
Unless they can see through him, then obviously they have X-ray visions. But yeah, the clockwork demon thingies are okay. Yeah, they're fire resistant.
All right, looks like Missouri's turn. Charge, Shannon. Assuming you're still there.
I'm here. Sorry. My mic was muted. I am charging my way towards the cannon, right?
Okay.
Is there anything that's kind of blocking? Like, are they really in my way?
You have two dire trolls in your way. Arguably, you can burrow again.
Okay. Then I would like to burrow.
If you're going to do that, I recommend taking the disengage action just to make sure they don't stab you in the butt while you're doing it.
Don't put bananas in my butt.
Disengage?
Bananas in my butt.
Yeah, if you don't disengage, they get a free attack on you. So.
Okay.
I'll say, yeah, you can disengage. When you disengage, and you go underground, I will need a con save when you do go underground.
Okay, let me get the con save on the way. Stomp.
Which I believe is a D20 for this
D20
beetle.
plus 8.
Plus 8, yep.
Okay.
Can I drop myself somewhere else?
It's not your turn yet, so sure. Arguably, you can be anywhere on the map that you want to be.
Wait, that was the wrong one, I think.
No, Constitution, that's it.
Oh.
There.
Well,
Plus another-
Constitution,
plus-
so that would have been 18.
It already had a +4 on there, so it'd be a 14.
Oh, okay, so 14 Constitution. All right. I'll say. All right. I'm gonna say as you are digging underground, this mana radiation, I'm gonna say this mana radiation is is causing some you can feel it trying to poison you, but you are immune to poison. However, it does seem to be eating at your shell. It does seem to be eating at your shell a little bit. I'll say as you in this form, I'll say normally this would have been poison damage, but you're immune to poison, so.
Doesn't that just mean they're immune to the effect?
Well, this is a mixture of, the digging underground and being around it would be poison and acid, but she's immune to poison, so it's just the acid.
Okay.
Wow.
I thought my character had some kind of acid resistance, maybe. No.
As a Genasi, you do, but I think you lose that when you transform.
Yeah, you transform into Scarab Beetle. So you gave up poison. You gave up acid resistance for poison immunity.
That's it. It's 8 damage. It's not that bad.
Yeah, I roll complete shit on 4d10. Out of a maximum 40, I rolled 8. Damn, I feel like you did last night.
What was it? 7 dice and all ones?
13 dice and 7 of them rolled a 1.
All right, cool. So, you marked off the 8-4?
I did, yeah.
Okay, sweet. All right. In which case you can burrow. You can burrow, I believe, 40 feet.
Yep.
So you can get right here.
Yes. Let's
or
go.
over here. One of the two. All right, go on over there. All right.
Yes.
Cool. All right. You come up from the ground. All right. You burrow. You burrow underground. Are you staying burrowed, or are you coming up?
I think I'm gonna stay burrowed until I can get right up on the cannon.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay.
Bum 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 bum.
In which case, since you're staying down there, Nimbus.
All right, time to swing away.
All right. 24 hits, 14, 16, 14 miss.
Okay, so only the first one hits, but that's fine. That
Try
one's a
not to move
crit.
outside of that. Try not to move outside of that circle.
I'm assuming you're hitting just.
Well, Missouri's going to have to move outside of that circle.
Well, Missouri's fine right
underground.
now.
Missouri's underground.
Yeah.
What does the circle do?
Just don't try to. Well, before my turn, do not try not to move outside of that circle.
Yeah.
Well, I can't move you anyway, so you're good.
Yeah.
I'll say Missouri's
the
not
only
in this.
person I have to worry about is what's his butt.
Yeah.
Nimbus.
I'll
Okay.
say-
So that's
Emma said
additional. Okay,
Nimbus
so that's 70 magical slashing, 21 lightning, and 15 radiant to the big guy next to me there.
All right. Don't even have to calculate it. He goes down.
Okay.
And you did enough after damage to make sure that he actually stays dead when he goes down.
Well, I mean, he was burned, so he wasn't going to regenerate anyway.
That's the fun thing. Even when they're burned, they still regenerate. They just don't regenerate as much. I'm about to say, if you burn them, they only regenerate half of what they normally would.
Okay.
I'll say, only way to kill them is to I'll say you have to do 10 or more. I'll say yeah. If the troll takes acid or fire damage, they only recover half of the hit points they would have recovered on their turn, and they only die if they are hit with an attack that deal. Oh. Oh. Okay.
That's because we made the roll last time, so we should know this.
Precedent now. You can't. Don't need to continue on with that. Just forget you ever saw that. Whatever you just saw.
I did just see, and arguably, yes, I did do them wrong. You're supposed to hit them with. I'll say you have to hit them with. You have to hit them with even more fire damage after they're dead. And I'll say in order to keep them down. So hitting them with fire while they're alive is supposed to have their hitting them with fire halves their regeneration. I was already doing that. I misread the last part because I was treating them like normal trolls. You have to hit them with a certain amount of fire or acid damage when they're dead to keep them dead. Otherwise, they get back up. Yeah, so I forgot about that part. But I'm not gonna retcon that.
All right, so we know those other attacks miss. The spiritual weapon comes in for 13 force.
All right, spiritual weapon. That hits. Yep. All right, cool. That hits.
And Fenrir crits on the Robo Bug. So that's 14 plus 20, so that's 34 piercing damage and a strength save on the Robo Bug.
Okay. Oh, the Robo Bug is still already down, so can't get more prone.
Yep.
He's still prone from last time, so
still 34 damage.
Can't be super prone, so. All right.
And that should be my turn.
Okay. All right. Seth is going to lurk.
Heaven forbid Seth do something that helps the party.
He's doing stuff. But, ninjas don't, I'll say, despite what Ninja Gaiden tells you, we don't just run around in public screaming, I'm a ninja with a headband on.
Joke's on you. He doesn't wear a headband in all the games. he leave Hayabusa out of this. He didn't ask to be what he was.
It's like, my name is Monkey D. Luffy, and I am going to be king of the pirates.
He did decide to take some time off from apparently being a ninja to go to Beach Volleyball Island.
I mean, you've seen the girls there, wouldn't you?
Not when two of them are your sisters.
No. They're not his sisters.
Not by blood, but close enough.
As like one's his protege and the other one's the sister of his best friend.
Cough.
There's wiggle room in there.
Seth is prepping something. And he is gone. He's gone invisible and is prepping something.
Oh, smart guy. Alrighty.
I'm trying to keep the NPCs from stealing your thunder. Kiosk.
There's enough targets out here. They're allowed to have some thunder.
Yeah. Especially since some of us are not like great fighters, but rather the party's healer. Heals for the party.
Yay.
20
Woohoo.
hit points back to River, Nimbus,
Nice.
Missouri. And
But
the dog.
Missouri's underground. She's out of range.
It's a sphere, is it not?
Yeah, but underground. I'm about to say blast that. Okay.
Hold on, let me
Do
click
these sort? I'm about to
Let
say
me
these
click
sort of things don't travel underground, do they?
Usually these effects don't go through walls or anything. Underground would probably be similar to a wall.
Yeah, that's
This
what I was
says a healing wave washes out from a point within your range. Choose up to 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius sphere centered on that point. It does not say anything about it doesn't go through walls.
Right. Well, that's the thing. It has to say it actually does go through walls or goes around corners. If it doesn't specify that, then it doesn't.
Wave of dirt.
What's the
I stand on that. There you go.
what's the spell? Mass. Let's see. All right. Simple thing. Let's see. Google. Mass cure wounds go through walls. I like how all I did was does mass cure and the rest of it popped up.
Tells you how often this question comes up.
Okay. Mass cure wounds does not go through walls. In D&D 5th edition, spells are blocked by total cover, like thick walls, closed doors, and floors.
But they're burrowing, right? So there's like a hole in the ground where they went in, and it kind of just goes straight on down through there.
Well, movement assumes the hole closes behind you.
I tried, Shannon. I tried. They don't want you to heal.
It's all good. We will rise again.
That's okay. There you go.
I mean, you still heal. The NPCs might need healing. I don't know how they're doing.
None of them have hit bars, so
yeah, I know. We can't see their hit points. Did you heal the dog?
Yes.
Okay.
It says
up to 6 creatures, so yeah, you all cover.
Yeah. I can cover the whole party that is out here.
1, 2, 3,
except
4.
for Missouri, who is just below the surface.
You can include yourself in that to get yourself back up as well, because it says that you're missing a couple of hit points too.
Oh yeah. I did not feel.
You lose more.
My HP. No, I know. I clicked on something. That is my max HP. Jesus.
Mass cure.
No HP.
This man calls mass inflict injury. I'm like, God damn, what the fuck?
I give you my hit points. Carry on, chat.
Isn't there a thing that
like and subscribe? Like and subscribe.
Isn't there a way? I thought that was a spell that allowed you to sacrifice your hit points to give them to someone else.
There's a couple versions of that. Yeah, there's a Wither and Bloom, which causes you to do damage to somebody else, and then you can choose somebody else to roll a hit die. There's a wizard spell, I think, that allows you to basically take your hit die and give it to somebody else.
Okay.
And I said, don't put bananas.
And I think Tibbs or somebody had a cleric spell that inflicts damage to yourself and give half of that to somebody else's healing or something.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's fair to bring Tibbs into this.
Well, the point is that it's a spell Tibbs had, so in theory it's in the compendium somewhere.
I am going to, for my bonus action, on my Halo.
Okay.
So I don't know if these things count as fiends or undead, but
the trolls are giants thing.
I'll say the trolls are giants. These mechanical things are 100%. Yeah. I'll say they're devils.
Oh, okay, excellent. They have disadvantage on it.
They're devils and robots. Okay. All right. Which case, the dire trolls, which are not too happy. This one is going to get up. This is also going to get up. And since they lost track of the beetle and they burrowed, so they can't exactly fight it, this is just going to start making its way down here because, they can't burrow. But these guys can burrow. and they are going to burrow and go after Shannon. This one is going to make its way over to River because now there's nothing in its way. It is going to take 3 attacks. Let's see. All right, so let's see. Oh wait, that's right. Start of their turn. All right. All right. They took fire damage, so they'll recover as much. But all right. This one's going to shuffle right here. All right. All right. So, and there's going to be 3 attacks to River, 2 to the dog.
You said 2 attacks to me?
3 attacks
to
to
you.
you, 2 and 2 to the dog.
Okay.
God, this is gonna hurt me.
All right. And River, and I'll say for River and for River and for Fenrir, I'm going to need a. I'm gonna need a dexterity save as this thing is about to breathe fire on you guys.
Oh. Is it now?
Yes. As a breath weapon.
Okay, cool. It's gonna breathe fire, guys. Do you guys hear that? It's gonna breathe fire.
Are you gonna dodge, or are you just gonna take it?
I'm resistant. I'm not gonna take it, obviously, but I am resistant.
It breathes 400 D10 worth of fire. You save
Surprise.
on the dex. If you save on the dex, you still have to take half.
This isn't Tiamat.
This isn't
Farron.
Oh, his name's right there.
I'm calling him Finn for short. Since Finn is behind me, do I not give him some form of cover?
This is a breath weapon. There is no cover.
Well,
Not true. If it's a dex save, cover does apply.
Yeah, and it's a coned weapon, isn't it? Like it's cone shaped?
It is cone.
Yeah,
So,
and he's behind me.
what are the rules for diving in front of someone for?
I'm not diving in front. Like on the.
It's just based on positioning. Given positioning, I could see that counting as half cover, which would be a +2 to his dex save.
Yeah.
Which he already made it.
Yeah, so the +2 doesn't do anything.
Well, yeah, but I'm just pointing out he was behind me. That's right. So he should have, gotten some cover.
I don't think behind you is gonna work when the thing is like 3 times taller than you.
No, but I was saying that he would still have some cover since he was behind me.
So you would think that, but the game only operates in 2 dimensions. They don't account for up. So yeah, it would still count.
That's crazy.
So his roll is technically a 30.
But he made it on 28, so the 30 doesn't really...
It thinks about the fact that you can't send a wave of healing energy through the ground, but when it comes to something that's taller than you breathing fire down upon you,
well,
that's
getting caught
too far.
Ground is getting caught in a technicality because ground is counting as a wall, and Its magic doesn't go through walls except for fireballs, so it can go around corners and explicitly say they can go around corners.
Personally, I do try to account for the third dimension.
Well, yes, but that's because you're an experienced GM. The rules as written do not account for 3D.
That's true.
3D.
And because a lot of your players like to use fly or float.
Okay. All right. Missouri, I need also need two deck saves as I need 2 deck saves as these things burrow have come up behind you through the ground and are breathing fire at you.
2 deck saves.
2 deck
Yep.
saves.
Your dex is 1d20 plus 2. Oof. Okay, that's better.
Okay. So let's see. That would yeah. For, okay. Okay. About 2. Oh, okay. Cool. Everyone has their names listed next to everything that's happening. Kiaz does not seem to be interested in hitting you.
Excellent.
I'll say because you didn't do a bad thing to him. He is attacking the evil fire witch.
That's great.
Nimbus 21, 18, 25. Do any of those hit?
21 just hits, and the 25 hits, so 2 out of 3.
All right. River, does a 24, 26, and a 19 hit you?
Say what?
Everything but the 19 hits her.
No, I'm using shield. What the fuck? Yeah.
Well,
Okay, with shield, you're in the clear.
what is how much is shield at?
Plus 5.
Okay, so what
So
is
it brings
your,
her up to a
what is your AC?
27.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
They missed Fenrir entirely.
Okay. All right. So River and Fenrir. Fenrir saved, so Fenrir takes 8. River
Which
takes
halves to
4
because he's resistant.
Yep.
I also
And-
take 2 because I'm resistant.
Well,
The
I'll say
16 halves to 8 because you made it, which halves
And
to
then
4
resistant.
because you made the save, and then halves to 2 because of warding bond.
Oh, well, I'm resistant to fire.
Right, I counted for that.
Oh,
You made
okay.
it was 16 base. You made the save, which brought it down to 8. You are resistant to fire, which brings it down to 4.
Oh, so what was shield? Then I didn't need to roll shield if I'm
No,
still.
shield is for the 3 attack rolls it made, but the breath weapon was the dex save that you rolled earlier. Shield doesn't apply to the dex save.
Got you.
Yeah, and then warding bond brings the 4 damage down to 2 damage. So you take 2 damage, and I take 2 damage.
All right, let's see. Now, meanwhile, you and Minerva seem to get hit a lot from this guy. One sec. Quick question: are you immune to poison, Nimbus?
Do not believe so. I am not.
All right. Do you want me to do the individual damages or total it all up?
What damage types are you dealing with?
Piercing. I'll say magical piercing, magical slashing, and poison.
Then yeah,
I'll
you can
say-
just total that up. So I got hit twice.
All right. Okay. All right. So 27 piercing, 7 poison to Nimbus, 28 piercing, 6 poison to Minerva.
That twice since I got hit twice?
That's total.
Okay, that's total between the 2 attacks. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Maintain concentration.
Let's see, Missouri with the
As I already marked off Missouri's.
All right, yeah, I did the half damage for the second attack, so 28, 11. So yeah, total of 39 fire damage. Missouri, these things are behind you as you are burrowing underground, shooting fire up your butt.
Put bananas in my butt. No. Sorry, I can't help myself.
Say, I think that's about all they can really do. I say all they can really do, like they didn't just do a whole lot. Anyone want a refoot?
Good.
All right. The cannon. I'll say the cannon is proceeding to. I'll say the cannon seems as if it is almost fully charged. And no one wants to refoot.
Missouri, whatever you're gonna do, better do it soon.
River.
I'm rolling.
Okay.
Give me a sec. That is 24 to this guy with the flame sword.
Okay.
Oh, and he's flanked, so he's at disadvantage. So huzzah!
Well, you're at advantage.
Well, that's fair. And then
24 hits regardless. So.
And then. Trying to think. Ooh, let me see. Ooh, yes. Okay, bonus action. We're gonna put Searing Smite on it.
Do you have a way to disengage?
To me?
Yeah, maybe
Why would
just take a step back.
But why would I disengage?
There's nothing for her to step back into unless she steps this way. She'd be stepping directly into this thing over here.
Jump on Fenrir's back.
Let's see. So they have to make, or does it just happen?
For what?
Oh, they have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh no, Fenrir's.
Okay, so all right, we'll do that. Test that at 4. If you'll let me.
Oh, there's no.
Why isn't it popping up? Hello? Click, click, click.
Click, bloody click pancakes.
Oh my God. Okay. Let's see. If we come here. Two, three, four. Here we go. Guess we'll just roll it. Give roll 20 since roll 20 will give me a fucking hard time.
What are you trying to roll?
I was trying to roll Searing Smite, so I didn't have. God damn it!
Let me check Searing Smite. It may not actually be set to roll as an attack. Okay. I think, 1 second, the Searing Smite attaches to a melee attack. Yeah, what we did is Searing Smite is over here on the weapon page. And you click the checkbox for whatever level you're using.
Yeah.
And then you click the weapon you're swinging.
Let's see, where's my weapon?
So, like, if you're using your scimitar, it would be the dowel.
All right, there we go.
And it'll just automatically, and it'll just add the Searing Smite there. See where it says 16?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That is enough to hit them. Let's see. How much damage for the flame blade that you did?
$16. Not much for that.
Yeah, a little bit helps.
Yep.
I'll admit, I'm mildly surprised these things are given that much of a given this much problem.
Well, they heal every attack, so I don't know why you didn't think it would give us a problem.
Well, because you guys normally do like ridiculous amounts of damage.
Normally higher level.
No, I mean, even you. I'm like you. Now, granted, you did miss like 4 of your 4.
I was about to say, I'm doing plenty of damage. I'm just not hitting.
I was about to say, like, you do a lot of damage. You just missed a lot. I think that's what I wasn't taking into account. I was like, normally these things are like half health or possibly dead in one volley.
Yeah, well, no, but they heal every round, don't they? Every attack that we do, they heal from.
Well, yes, but
at the start of every turn.
Yeah, it's once a round they heal. He's accounting for the fact that I do ridiculous damage. I only do ridiculous damage if I actually connect. Like, I'm rolling 4 attacks. I can do like 200 damage a turn, but I have to hit.
All right. So I'm gonna say you are able to do those attacks. They are not thrilled about it. Skin is bubbling, searing. They are angry people. So that was your action, your bonus action. Are you gonna try to move, or are you just gonna stay put?
I'm fighting the thing. Why would I move? I want to fight it.
Okay, I didn't know if you want to maneuver around or anything. I don't know.
No, but the bug boy mentioned.
Nope, don't worry about that. Ignore that.
Okay,
Yep.
never mind. Then yeah, no, I'm good. Why would I move? I'm fighting.
All right, Missouri. We're still underground.
Can I bury the last of the way towards the cannon and attack it?
You can. In which case, I need a con save, I believe.
D20 plus 8.
Okay. Oops, wrong yet.
Assessed.
Yep, we hear you.
Oh.
Con save?
Mm-hmm.
Plus an additional 4 brings that up to 16.
She has the 8 right there.
Oh, it is in there. Okay.
Yeah, she just didn't roll that high.
Yeah.
Okay. The corrosiveness of the this toxic mana underground, aggravating you as you are generally not used to taking acid damage. He was like, "Oh my god, is this what it feels like?" As you take 19 points of acid damage, but you burst through the ground underneath the structure of this gun. I need you to roll. Where is it? Burrowing burst. I need you to roll me 12d8.
12d8.
much-
Okay.
I'm gonna say normally it'd be 6d8, but she does double damage to objects and structures.
So much better than what I was doing.
You guys basically brought a Tarrasque beetle. All right. I'll say there's a boom as the structure shakes violently as you send bits and pieces of planks and wooden debris all over the place as you bursting through the ground, destroying several of the structure pieces.
Did he get the cannon though?
Well, the cannon and the frame it's all one hit point.
Okay.
It's all it's all one thing.
Okay.
So it has to be reduced to 0 in order to for it to be considered inoperable.
Okay. Well, that's more than half the battle there, I think, maybe.
Right. I believe that's pretty much it. All you can do that. Move, boom. Okay. All right. Nimbus.
Okay, well, we're going to start with an action surge, so I can get double bonus action by spending a hit dice.
Gonna hit you one way or another. 8 chances are better than 4. Nice.
And I'm going to use my reaction to enhance that further, so 25 and 16, 30, so that's 41 hit points to Missouri.
Nice. All right, the beetle is alive.
First round of attacks.
All of those hit.
Okay. And
All right, so that's minus. So it's minus 42.
say ignore the spiritual ally.
Say minus 38. Minus 40. And down.
Right, which means I get to, let's see, Great Weapon Master would not apply here, but I still have my movement. The bugs are still burrowed.
I'll say only one left is this guy and this bug over here that you can actively see.
Yeah. How's the cannon looking?
Damage was done to it. I'll say damage was done to it, but you feel like it's probably going to take me about like 2-3 more hits like that.
I can handle this guy for at least a turn.
Okay, so I will move to cover Missouri.
I'll say now that you're getting a good look at it, if you're heading that close, you can actually see that this cannon is made out of insanely durable material.
But the ground underneath it's not.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, Missouri's primary goal seems to be destroy the structure underneath it, so that the cannon like collapses. Because even if the cannon, falls over, it's not going to be destroyed, but at least it can't aim at Ardent.
Okay, so move over. Use my action surged action to further keep the bug going. That's an additional 33.
What is the puppy shanking, by the way?
The puppy will be moving to
It says
shank.
it says
You have to shank the
Yeah.
robot bug. That is a crit. So that's an additional 20, so 37 damage and a strength save on the robot bug.
the robot bug is dead. Robot bug is dead. Which case, I need Finrir and and River to make dex saves. As once it falls and clatters to the ground, you will hear this beeping noise inside of it as it starts glowing and explodes.
Does it not explode on this guy too?
It does.
Okay.
I'll say everything in a 10-foot radius. Say when it dies, kaboom. All right. Thirteen becomes 7. I'm gonna say 13 becomes 7 for Fenrir. 7 becomes 4. 4 becomes 2.
I take 2.
You take 2.
7.
I'll say you take 2. Nimbus takes 2. Fenrir takes 7.
Okay, bait and switch on Missouri as well.
Okay. Okay. Seth's turn. You will, I'm gonna say, Nimbus, you will hear, because of where you are, you will, I'm gonna say, you will feel the ground in this area go boom as there's a vibration underground. Not exactly certain what happened, but it sounded like there was an explosion underground.
Okay, then. Hopefully that's a good thing.
Well, let's hurry up and get this thing, collapse so I can't fire another shot.
Minerva is going to reach down and take a bite out of this thing down here. I'll say she is going to rip a mouthful of like a chunk of troll flesh. Some of her wounds close. As she's going to make her way over here. And she's going to use her bonus action. She's going to attempt to jump on this thing's back. She is trying to grab a hold. She's trying to grab a hold, but is swinging and flailing around too much for her to be able to get a good purchase. Diaz.
Alrighty. Kiaz is going to tap the leg of the troll that's ignoring him. And when the troll turns around to look at Kiaz, Kiaz is going to hold out a rock. And that rock is going to use gravel before me. That creature now has to make a DC 18 wisdom save, or fall prone and spend its next turn doing nothing but groveling.
I was wondering if you're ever going to use this damn. Good job. 1 second. He'll kind of stare at the rock like, "Durr. What rock did I?"
I'm imagining they don't have a high wisdom save.
Surprisingly, wisdom of 11, probably because they have multiple personalities in their head. So, but either way, durr, he will hit the ground.
Huh. Alrighty.
River, this thing apparently just fell over for no reason.
And Kiaz is standing there in front of it holding a rock.
It's not the weirdest thing I've seen.
It's like, "Rrr."
You guys can stab it now.
Anything else you're doing?
If, as written, it says that it can do nothing on its next turn, but I assume it still has a reaction. So if I try to leave its thing, it can still make an attack of opportunity? Or can you make attacks of opportunity from prone?
Yes, you can
Spend
make
its
attacks of
next
opportunity
turn.
from prone.
I'm gonna say it falls prone and spend its next turn doing nothing but groveling. So it can't do anything. It says spend its next turn
Until
doing nothing.
after its next turn. Okay.
I'm gonna say specifically says can spend its next turn doing nothing.
Then Kiaz is going to.
I'll say it doesn't say that you lose your action or attack or anything. It just says you can't. You pretty much just lose your turn.
Okay.
Okay. As it's just on the ground, like, and you move. Okay. Which case? Dire Troll's down. Can't do anything. Lost his turn. These things are going to come out of the ground. I'll say you said you did bait and switch.
Yeah, the beetle has +4 AC now,
Okay.
as I'm trying to cover it.
I'll say they are going to come out of the ground.
So the beetle now has an AC of 23.
All right. They are going to continue breathing fire on the beetle.
Oh, damn it.
Well, I'm about to say they can see that this thing is like durable as fuck. It was like
The fire breath doesn't have a recharge or something. I'm surprised the fire breath doesn't have a recharge or something.
okay. That it does. Hold on for a sec. Okay. Sec.
Stand Panthers.
So I forgot to roll it this turn. One sec. One of them recharges. The other one will then, proceed to. I'll say one of them will then do multi attack, and the other one's gonna breathe. All right. All right. And one. I'll say I need a dex save from from our favorite beetle.
Gotcha. Coming with the deck save.
Okay. Same thing, 1d20 plus 8. It's not that difficult of a roll. Please make it. I feel bad because the AC okay, there we go. I was like, I've been feeling bad because I was like, the save difficulty isn't that bad. I'll say it didn't even roll right. Still beat it. Okay.
Woohoo!
Okay. This beetle's AC naturally is 19. So the 19 misses, the 27 hits. All right, so you take 8 fire damage.
Hold it. I don't see a 27. Do you see a 27?
Wow. Okay.
Oh, wait, hang on. I can't do that. Never mind. I thought it was
You want
fourth
me to
level,
do
not six. I thought it was fourth level, not sixth level.
You want me to silvery barbs?
I don't think you're in range for silvery barbs, are you?
Silvery barbs is what?
I'll say, yeah, you 75 feet, 90 feet. Blessing of Fate is right there. Silvery Barbs is how far?
Yeah. Silvery barbs is 60, so
Yeah,
I'm just
you are just out of range.
Well, it depends on which one it is.
Fire one is this one. The I'll say
The
fire
27 is the closer one.
Yeah.
and
I'll say
it's right
fire
within range.
I'll say the fire one is this one, the one that's doing the one that's I'll say, yeah, this one is right within 60. But
Okay.
you can't see it because there's this wall in front of you. You would need to go over here. I'll
Okay.
say this is an elevated surface.
I got you.
So Blessing of Fate, you say you can't do that?
Yeah, I can't do that.
Okay. All right. So it's 7.5 fire damage from the breath flame, and the 27. Not going to be as bad as you think it is.
Someone just set off a fire alarm in the house.
Oh no.
I believe that would be the bug breathing fire.
You you
Give me a
saw
moment.
smoke?
Okay. 12 magic piercing.
Not too bad at all.
Yeah, as I said, I'm like, there's a reason why I was breathing fire on it instead. Like, they're dangerous in a swarm, but like individually, it was like, yeah, I can't really do shit. Okay. As they are doing all of this, and I'll say slamming, swinging around, trying to stop this giant siege beetle from doing what it's doing, we shuffle back indoors.
Yes.
At this point, Moonlit Whisper, there will be something that sounds like a massive explosion upstairs as the ceiling rocks. I'll say the professor is going to he's going to look over at the I'll say at his at the kobold. You need to get back to the monitor. He will say, but I am but I am currently busy giving this person over here the tour. He will kind of stare and be like, he'll look at the kobold, look at you. It appears that you've charmed my assistant.
Well, I am rather charming.
Hmm.
At least so people say.
He is going to reach his hand out towards the kobold. And I'll say he's going to reach his hand out towards the kobold. You will see this pink mist, like almost like seemingly forcibly yanked out through his mouth. It's like
Seemingly what?
It's like this pink mist, like kind of yanked out through his mouth as he's like, he that mist is like yanked out of his mouth, with that glowing hand that he has, and he flings it at you. I need a wisdom save.
No.
Do you have
Well, tell me
anything?
why.
Do you have anything that will stop that?
And you use a fate
looking.
point.
Do you have any cards left?
No, because
Oh,
I
shit,
don't
you
seem to
don't.
get cards very often.
I will give him.
Can't give him cards.
I
Yeah,
can't
you
give
can.
him one of
He
mine.
literally just has to click steal.
Can't I give him a card?
Not reactively.
David, click steal on any one of my cards. Hold on, actually, let me look.
Actually, you know what? I will ask. David, Tristan. Stealing cards reactively to use. How do you guys view that?
I know typically, I would allow transfers like on the person's turn.
Let's see. I will. 1 second. I will allow. I must say. Okay, how's about this? I can post this in chat if folks like the idea. Alternative hit dice use. Spending a hit die gives you the opportunity to steal a card from a separate player.
As interesting as that is, what if hero points were allowed to do that?
Hero points would make more sense for that than hit dice.
Either or.
So I'm not sure how many hero points we have at the moment.
That is true. Let me.
My sheet says 11, so.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta look at the.
I'd say
Or are
he's
we
been
doing
rolling them
roll
in,
hit
like I do in Valkyria. It's not based on level.
Yeah.
As long as we roll 1.
All right. There are currently 5 people here. Yep. All right. Cool. All right. Okay, so it's okay. So you guys have a total of 2, 4, 5. I say you have a total of 5. I have a total of 3.
Cool. In which case, then I would like to use one if Artemis would like to send me a card.
Get it from whoever. Whoever's willing to come up off a card.
There's all these card thingies on my. I'm so confused. My screen has been taken over by cards. I don't know what to do.
Man, it's almost like you shouldn't have been taking like 50 some goddamn cards.
I made a
Oh,
skill
okay. I see what happened. I see. I was like, what is going on? There's all these card things on my sheet. What was the question?
Denial like an insurance company.
Who? I'm gonna say who wants to.
I sent a seal request to you, Artemis.
Oh, I got rid of everything that was on my screen, so you have to send another one.
Ooh, I've got a really good one.
Well, arguably, all he really needs is one that allows him to re-roll a d20, and he can take the 21 that he has over there. So, what arguably is probably best to give him the worst card you have.
Oh, this one gives him 2. It's he can do a re-roll of a 20 and then either gain a bonus action this turn or take the dash action as a bonus in his next turn.
Would that be
Did
helpful?
the seal request not go through?
No, I have it, but did you not hear what Matt said?
I have one that you can re-roll a d20 and then get a bonus action. An extra bonus action for the turn.
Hello?
Hello?
Going through a tunnel, apparently.
I don't know if he can hear us.
Who?
David.
Oh.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you just fine.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me specifically?
I can't. Now I can hear everyone. There was a gap there for a little.
Okay.
Because your computer had a stroke.
All them tabs.
Well, I do have a nearby microwave sending out like joules and joules of energy.
Again, Matt had a card that he read, and I asked if that's more useful for this situation.
Well, I don't think I need an extra bonus action at the moment. I did get something about that.
Okay, then I will save that for later.
Okay. I'm not sure if the card that you select would be helpful, though.
He just needs one that's roll 1d20.
Okay, this card that you tried to steal is not that.
What is it?
Strange. They all should have. They all should have re-roll and.
This one does not have a reroll.
What does it have?
Okay.
This is it gives you 1, like if you go to 0, it automatically brings you back up to 1 HP.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can't see your cards. I only see the back of them.
Yeah.
Which card was that you stole, just out of curiosity? Inquiring minds want to know so they can steal it later.
He didn't steal it. I denied it because it's not a card that would be useful to him in this situation.
Well, then it really sounds like someone needs to send me a card because they know what they have. I don't. So
I don't know if there's a way for us to send you one.
Yeah.
I know how to
If you
steal
pick up the
one.
card, you should be able to drag it onto his name and deposit it.
Okay, I can do that. Fine. Like that one too.
Why does
Yeah, here you
why
can have
does
this one.
Brian have cards?
He did deal to
also-
everyone.
I'm about to say I have deal to everyone. Plus, I also am running other heroes as well. So I'm not
you go.
using cards for the villains. I'm using cards for the heroes. So if one of if one of the NPCs needs to use a card, then yes.
Oh my god.
thank you guys.
Are you gonna keep doing this? So all these card things
I
are
missed one.
on my screen.
All right. Reroll the D20. You just roll. All right. Congratulations. And I'll say, in which case, I believe that 21 becomes your new your new wisdom save. Congratulations, Moonlit Whisper. Actually, let me check. Wait. Let me make sure. Yes, congratulations, Moonlit Whisper. You did not become subject to your own suggestion spell.
Cool.
Seemingly from what just happened, he yanked the effect of your spell off of him and attempted to put it on you instead.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
it's at
that's
least
clever.
it's at least impressive that he was like you say clever. It's I'll say a simple science. I'll say when you break it all down, your magic is simple is just a simple algorithm. As long as I can do the math, your spells mean nothing.
You know, I can do arithmetic too, right?
I'll say to think that you can match my science.
Well, given that you're some sort of projection, I can't exactly challenge you.
He will look to the servant. They seem, it was like the hero, I'll say Arden's heroes seem to be getting a bit too rowdy up there. I will deal, prepare the cannon for second firing. We are going to prepare to the cannon for the second firing. And then after I fire it, prepare for a third.
Okay. What I would like to do is grab inside my coat, energize, and throw out the Vesper blade, aka my spiritual weapon.
Okay. Cool. I'll say that is a spell, correct?
Yes, it is a bonus action, but it is a spell.
Okay. He is attempting to counterspell it.
Okay. It is cast at level 3.
I believe the counterspell we are doing is, what was the rules on counterspell again? I'm trying to remember. That we were
Which ones
doing.
are you? Which ones are you using? Are you using the 2024 one or the earlier edition or the other one?
I believe we're using 2024 because I thought that's what people preferred.
If we're using the 2024, then they have to make a con save.
All right.
The person being countered has to make a con save.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. The Vespa blade disappears. I'll say as it is conjuring, he will make a gesture with his hand as the Vespa blade dissolves.
What's a technomagic device? So it falls to the ground. Whisper does have levels in Artificer, so
Like, wow. Actually, no, I'm not going to put an X on it. I'm just gonna press the pause button.
in which case I am going to move up there and strike at these large two wires here, which seems to be connected to the mages in the containers.
Okay. 13. You strike at it. Jesus Christ, you are not rolling that well today. You strike at it just barely. I'll say you feel like if you put a little bit more force into it, you might have been able to hit it. AC of 14.
Okay. Fortunately, I do have extra attack, so I will roll again.
All right. Okay, that gets through. All right, you slash through the wires as you slash through the wires as what appears to be like liquid mana just pours across the floor.
You can press as many buttons as you want, but if you don't have the don't have the power or the fuel, it won't really matter now, will it?
He'll look at you and kind of smirk. He'll say
Hello?
he was like, hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hear both of you.
Yeah, I hear you just fine.
David, can you hear me?
Hello?
Okay.
I guess he can't hear us.
God damn it! The man must have thrown off his mic.
Okay, can you hear me now?
We can hear you the entire time.
Yeah, we can hear you the whole time. I don't think you can hear us.
We've been here the whole time.
David.
We all have ears in here.
David.
We hear you.
David.
I can hear you guys. Yeah.
Okay,
good. We could hear you the whole time. Whatever the problem is, it's on your end.
Oh, okay. He's going to. I'll say the kobold is going to make his way out of the door and start attempting to get back to where he was. He will say, it appears that you have not. You do not understand your place, and will be dealt with accordingly.
Well, I can be rowdy.
I will deal with you after I've destroyed Ardent. I'll say one moment. I'll say, in which case I need initiative from you.
Oh yes, initiative. My best trait.
Oh god, I forgot. In this game, you're not that good at it.
Oh,
Oh shit. Oh, there we go.
Don't know why I had the vested blade. That should have been me.
When it counts, he comes through in the clutch.
Aha, 20.
Okay. In which case, you are able to go first, as there seems to be rumbling upstairs with like dust falling from the ceiling.
Okay. I will kneel down to touch the core of the Vespa blade, try to re-energize it. In other words, I'm casting again to try to power it back up. Remind me, if my spell is countered, I still expend the points,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you still expend the mana points when countered. Unless
Okay,
that's not the case in 2024.
I'm attempting to re-energize it.
Right. I believe you still end up spending the mana points in 2024, correct, Tris?
Looking now.
Yeah, he's been at the 2024 stuff.
Well, it helps
Okay.
I have the book in my lap.
Right.
On a failed save, the spell dissipates with no effect, and the action, bonus action, or reaction used to cast it is wasted. If that spell was cast with a spell slot, however, the spell slot is not expended.
Okay.
So they lose their action, but they keep the mana.
Okay. Well then. Okay, that's pretty
That seems
useful.
a little forgiving, but yeah, okay.
It's
That's insanely
2024,
forgiving.
man. It's got even more training wheels than 2014 did.
Okay, well, I'm attempting to re-energize the Vespa blade. I don't know if he wants to try to counterspell me again or not.
He's going to save his reactions for other stuff.
Okay.
Okay, press the play button. Is back on.
Okay, with that, move over here to get the wires that are over there.
That hits. They're able to do that.
Okay. I take it that there's more wires over here for me to hit. Yeah. I think there's more wires over here for me to hit, or did I just
there's I'm about to say there's more wires. There's more wires over here. Okay. You hit all of them, causing enough damage to rupture them.
Okay. I would like to move and climb to up here. I do have a 20-foot climb move, so I believe I should be able to climb up there.
Oh, okay.
Is it like a pool of mana at the top?
You are not certain what that is, but it definitely does not look like something you want to stick your hand in. It is bubbling. Oh, okay.
good night.
Bye, Kiaz.
Good night.
Good night.
All right. So what are you doing up there? Just standing up there?
Well, I take it this is. I take it this is. Good night. I take it this is mana at the top here.
I would need an Arcana roll to figure that out.
Okay. Do I get that for free, or do I have to use an action for it?
That would be an action because it's gonna take a little bit of studying to try to figure out what it is.
Gotcha. Okay. In which case, I will just stand up here and be prepped.
Okay. You say, okay. Well then, feel free to enjoy. Feel free to enjoy yourself. He will temporarily kind of pixelate, disappear, and reappear over here at this console. You will see him type a few things on the typewriter-esque thing. Before you hear a klaxon start blaring. You will hear whoop, 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 whoop. Feel free to keep disconnecting these unfortunate souls.
Does my insight tell me that what I'm doing then is kind of fruitless?
It is going to whatever you are doing is going to make, like, if he decides he wants to fire again, it's going to make it more difficult, but it's not going to do anything to stop the charged cannon now.
Okay.
It can't do anything about what energy it already has, but it can stop the energy that could be coming down the line.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if he does fire another shot, it will be significantly less powerful. Remember he's mostly drawing from the planet. These mages are basically the equivalent of backup batteries to make it charge faster.
Gotcha.
Okay. Arguably nothing has happened to him yet, so that's his turn is activating. You are able to tell that with everything going on, you can see the mana that is in like these tubes basically almost rocket propel themselves up somewhere out of sight. I am. He will say. For. He will say.
I heard I'm.
Yeah. He will look at.
I guess I couldn't hear it.
Still can't hear. Hello. Testing.
Hear you just fine.
David,
again, it's a him problem.
Yeah. David. Hello.
Bueller.
Well, I'm going to reconnect to the Wi-Fi. See if
Okay.
Hardwire connection for the win.
Okay.
Hello? Can you hear?
Can someone say something?
Something, anything, sometimes. Anything?
If you're saying anything, I cannot hear you.
No, crap.
This is a bit.
Do you want to use your phone? I'm over here saying that like you hear me. I'm dumb. What's that?
You just want it on the record. That's
now
all.
Now I can hear you guys. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
I was about to say, I was like, do you want to use your phone instead for Discord?
I actually thought about that a couple minutes ago. Thank you for the reminder. I may have to.
Okay. After he activates it, he will turn and look at you. What? He I was like looking at you. You. He will say you, and you and your little splinter faction of the remnant of the demon lord's followers will be, I must say, will not be able to amount to anything. And the idea that you would be willing to work with the heroes from Ardent, you've fallen quite far.
Given your lack of confidence in the scattered remnants of the demon lord, why would you care how far I've fallen?
I would have assumed that what was left of the demon lord's followers would have at least joined up with the other generals by now. But the idea that you believe that you can enact his will in his absence, it is amusing.
I'm surprised you haven't tried gathering all the generals in one spot and taking them out just as a contingency.
The Mase, you know as well as I do that the primary issue is Ardent. We are all united in one cold hard fact that Ardent must be dealt with. And once that's all taken care of, I will be able to deal with the remainder of them. You, the heroes the heroes already dealt. He will say the heroes have already have already dealt with one of them.
Yes, that's true.
Alsgard has already fallen. That pathetic little tree pathetic little tree hugger. His ambitions were too meager. He believed in what the demon lord believed in as well, and then proceeded to follow in their footsteps. In which case, it is your turn. What are you doing now?
Okay, I switch over to the phone. Okay. Wish I had not moved last time is what I'm wishing. Okay. Let's see. Can I tell what this is up here above my head?
I would need a Arcana check. This stuff is very complex, so anything that you are trying to figure out what it is, it would be an action.
Okay.
I'll say
then-
there are certain things around here that you can look at and be like, oh, I know what this is, or I can guesstimate what this is. This stuff.
Okay. I have a question. I have proficiency in tinker's tools and smithing tools. Would that give me advantage to try to figure out what it is?
Tinkerer's tools would give you a general idea of what it is. I'm about to say Tinkerer's tools would give you an advantage.
Okay.
Actually, no. Tinkerer's tools will allow you to even roll because this technology is kind of beyond you. So
Okay.
it will allow you to roll flat. Normally, you'd be rolling a disadvantage. So, okay,
There we go.
okay. This is a machine. I'll say this is basically a machine that this is a machine that can actually take that is able to dilute. I'll say based on what you're seeing, this is I'll say this mixture in here seems to be a cauldron of I'll say seems to be a cauldron of sorts. A mixture of not only arcane magic but divine magic as well.
Well, if I can interrupt you for a moment, I was looking at the machine up here, unless that's tied to the
yes,
to the pool.
this machine up there is actually I'll say this machine up here is actively it is basically like a mixer. What it seems to be doing is breaking apart the components that separate arcane from divine magic, and just turning it into just this pure form of mana.
Okay. Do you have any idea if that is including what's being drawn from the planet?
All of these, I'll say, you're not certain if that's what's being drawn from the planet based on the tubes. It all seems to be coming from these connected tubes. You are aware that the planet is just raw mana.
Okay.
This machine seems to take the people who are using various different types of magics and basically breaking them down to be raw mana as well. So it's like, oh, hey, I use arcane magic. It was like, I use divine magic. It was like, I'm a warlock. I summoned this. And it's like, yeah, I don't care about any of that. I'm going to drain it all out of you and turn it into the same type of magic that I drain out of the planet. Because the mana that's in the planet is not any specific kind. It just is. So since the mana gun runs on like pure mana, he's like, I'm just gonna drain all the magic out of you guys, divine, warlock, arcane, whatever, sorcerer, wherever you get your magic from, I'm just gonna drain it out of you, and then use this machine to pretty much break it down and turn it into like refined, I must say, like just unrefined magic.
Okay.
So you are aware that if something were to happen to this machine, he would have to rely purely on draining the planet.
Okay, which isn't really an issue for him. Okay. This action, I've already used that to look at stuff. Okay. Well, I will use my bonus action to have the Vessel Blade move over here. And since I have it over there, I guess I'll have it attack. Some cables along the way, since I haven't quite reached where I want to go yet. Okay.
All right. The Vespa blade is unable to make, I'll say, unable to cause damage, as it is unable to cut through.
That's okay. Okay. Hopefully, he isn't able to fire it next round because I'm going to need to. I'm going to need to do a thing that requires me to not move for the moment.
Okay.
Okay. Looks like that is it for the me.
All right. Dash. As far as he can get of that. So he is trying his fastest to run back. All right. As he is running off, you hear him yelling something, and you hear him yelling into his headpiece. Masa, you heard the kobold yelling into his headpiece.
Okay. Now I do believe I did disconnect that cable in the Cobalt Command Center. I don't know if that dealt with the communication or not. I'm just reminding.
Yeah. It cut off the feed. He couldn't see. He can't see what he's like. He must say, from what you were able to grasp, the you must say he was trying to issue them commands because he was watching. So
Okay.
since he can't watch, it's pretty much it was a mixture of, hey, I'm relaying commands via this headset while I'm watching what you're doing. So now he doesn't have a visual, so he can't really, think of it like the Superman movie, like where he was like A1 and whatnot, but but now that he can't see what's going on, it doesn't matter if he gives them commands because he was like, I can't see what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, he can still talk to them. He just can't really issue commands if he doesn't know what's going on out there.
Makes sense. Okay.
So the strategic part of combat is kind of gone. He is going to after he does that, this little spinny thing is making a quite annoying buzzing noise.
White noise can be a good thing too. I take it not the meditative type.
Solving problems is how I'll say solving problems is how I deal with things. What is what level is the level 2?
Yeah, it's at the base level.
All right.
Unfortunately, I can't cast it.
All right. He's going to step over here. He will take the gun that he has. He is going to fire a bullet at the Vespa blade.
Ah. Good luck with that. Good luck with that, because the Vesper Blade is a spiritual weapon for artificers. So,
He shoots the Vespa blade. I'll say he shoots the Vespa blade. It slows down and clatters to the ground.
Okay.
From what you saw, the bullet seems to have done dispel.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay.
Now, I'll say he's going to say now, if you would be so kind as to leave my facility, I won't be forced to kill you.
Well, just I don't consent to death, but thank you for the offer.
He's
You
going.
But I will take you up on moving.
I'll say with that, he is going to. I'll say, the. Yeah, he'll use his other action. The mana that is flowing out of these tubes, he is going to take. I'll say you're going to see his hand that is glowing. You are going to see you're going to see the raw mana energy that is like. You're going to see this mist, like the liquid start to turn into a mist, flow through the air, and it is going to go into his gun. And the chamber that just got emptied is going to refill.
Oh. All right. Neat.
He seems to have. I'll say it seems to be a eight chambered revolver.
He has a Madacaster.
I'll say close. It is a gun of spell storing.
So it's an LSR caster gun. Okay, cool. Cool. I have a plan on my turn.
All right. I'll say in which case, back outside. I'll say back outside. You guys, because of what is going on, I'll say two things that you will hear. Because where she is, River, you are next to all these dead bodies.
Okay.
You will hear, because they're quiet now, and because these bodies are quiet now, and this guy's just kind of can't really talk or do anything because of the rock. It is significantly quieter over here, meaning that you can now hear something coming, some sort of voice coming from their bodies.
What is the voice saying?
What is your passive perception?
Shit. 23.
Okay. You hear very clearly, coming from their body, sounds like it. I'll say from this thing, it seems like it's coming from its earpiece, and also seems to be coming from this thing, and it also seems to be coming from this one as well. It's the same voice, seems to be coming from all three. I don't know what you idiots are up there doing. But there's like, I don't know what you idiots are up there doing, but get out of the way. We're firing the cannon early.
They're firing the cannon, guys, like now. So
as they say that, Missouri and Nimbus, The cannon you hear, wom, 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 you will see it like flash with a bright green as if it is fully charged. You can see the head of it starting to tilt as if it is as if it is starting to aim.
Can I charge at it anew?
Is anyone refooting?
Mm-mm.
Okay. River, it is your turn. This dire troll is still on the ground. I'll say he can't do anything until the start of his turn.
Okay. Obviously.
I'll say he is going to get up at the end of his turn, and Kios told you as much.
Um. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Da, da. La, 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 la. Hmm. The savings are on this. Shit. Oh God, hold on. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na.
Are you looking to see what you can do?
Yes, because obviously we have to quickly get to this thing to shut it down. Um. Uh, nope. 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 Shit. Okay.
Hopefully the plan for my next turn will stop it if it hasn't fired already. But for that, I mean, if you guys can misalign its aim, that'd be terrific.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see how I can help Missouri.
Can you like lightning bolt a strut or something?
Well, it's up on a platform, so I can't see strut. I couldn't see a strut even if I tried.
She would need to climb up. She would either need to, yeah, there's nothing she can really see in regards to the cannon itself because of the elevation difference. I'll say Nimbus can see it because he's right in front of it. I'll say he's right in front. Even though it's elevated off the ground from him, it's still right in front of him.
Who has a good throw?
You mean throwing people or throwing stuff?
Throwing people. Is it her?
Minerva probably has the highest strength rating out of everyone in the party.
Okay.
Or at least people who are out here. I don't know what Nimbus's strength is.
All right. I will say Minerva and Seth. Is there any way you guys can throw me up to the door up here?
Uh,
Or at least throw me up to the cannon somewhere. Or onto the cannon.
let me see what her throw distance is. Um, sec. So you, it's 15. She can get you right here.
Right where?
I don't know if you can see the green arrow that I have right here.
Okay, that works.
She can get you right there. She can't throw you, but she can carry you.
All right, that's fine. I will hold my turn to go after her then.
Can't hold your turn. You can hold like I think what? Either an action or a bonus action, I think.
Rules as written, you can hold an action or a bonus action by spending your reaction. Yeah.
Would that still allow me to move? Or
No,
no?
you'd have to take your movement on your turn.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. That'll get me there. So yeah, I'll just hold an action then for when she gets me up there.
Okay. Missouri.
Actually, keep in mind a hero point can give you an extra action. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's on the list of options.
Does an extra action allow you movement, or is it just an extra action?
You could dash while maintaining your own action.
Okay. All right, Missouri. The cannon. The cannon is starting to is now fully charged. It is arcing. It is now arcing upwards. If you are muted, we cannot hear you.
So can I kind of just like full force headbutt the cannon?
The cannon or the structure?
I would aim for the structure.
The structure.
Yeah.
Okay. Because unfortunately, unfortunately, Moonlit Whisper never actually got back to you guys about what this thing's made out of. So technically, you could try to headbutt the gun. I know you guys came to the idea that damaging the structure was easier than probably damaging the. Breaking wood is probably easier than breaking metal.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay. So you can use your multi attack.
Okay.
Where you can basically just start biting at the structure.
Multi attack.
So so you can either do okay, so there's two things you can do. You can either do let me see which one is the more I assume you're trying to do a lot of damage.
Yes.
Okay, so that would be 12d8 plus 5. I'll say 12d8 plus double damage. So that'd be 12d8 plus 30. So you can either take 12. You can either roll 3 attacks in the hopes that you hit it 3 times and do 12d8 plus 30 damage, or you can just do the thing where you burrow underground and guarantee to do 12d8 damage in general. So you can either take 12d8 plus 30, I'll say make 3 attacks, hope that you hit, and do 12d8 plus 30 total, or you can just do the burrowing burst, which guarantees 12d8.
I'm gonna go for the 3 attacks of 12d8 plus 30.
Okay. Cool. Then I need 3d. I'm gonna say roll 1d20 plus 9 3 times,
Okay.
and let's see if you beat us AC all 3 times.
Not
So
plus.
that's 18. First one, I'm gonna say it's 18 for the first one.
Oh fudge.
Oof.
That you can
9.
reroll. That one I can do. Reroll that one. There we go.
Okay, that's 17. That
And then
one.
one more.
Hey.
Okay. Sweet. So the first, I'll say the first attack, I'll say it's hit, miss, hit.
Okay.
Which
All right.
adjusts the damage in what way?
Hmm?
Which adjusts the damage in what way, since it's 2 out of 3?
Well, so I was doing the calculated total of it. Since she does double damage, that would be, I'll say it's a total of 8d. I'll say 8d10.
8d10 plus 20.
Yeah, 8d10 plus 20.
Okay.
I'll say instead of 12d10 plus 30, it's 8d10 plus 20.
That's still really good.
Right. So if you could roll me 8d10, Shannon.
8d10.
What's it, plus 20?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever she rolls for the 8d10, I'll just add 20 to it.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. All right. You are able, I'll say, all right, you do a decent amount of damage to the structure, breaking apart, I'll say, breaking apart more of the wooden planks. I'll say, able to break apart more of the wooden planks. The gun rocks a bit, but does not seem to be, I'll say, rocks a bit, but does not seem to be thrown off. Nimbus.
All right. I got a stupid idea.
Stupid's always fun.
'Cause I don't think it'll stop it, but it might buy us a turn.
Praying to God.
No, but that hasn't recharged yet.
Are you trying to dispel the magic of the gun?
Yeah, I'm trying to dispel the charge.
Okay.
Which is why I was thinking it might buy us a turn. I'm basically unloading it.
Um.
But the gun doesn't have a constitution save.
Dispel magic doesn't require a constitution save.
I'm gonna say it's just based on the spell's level.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
And if
So
it's
what do
higher level than my third level casting, then I obviously have to roll for it.
you do have to roll for it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. And you're casting at third level.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. Yes, you definitely have to roll high. I'm gonna say I will need a roll.
Okay, I'm spending a hit die to give myself advantage.
Thunder.
Sending a reaction to roll again. Much better. Anything else I can do to pump this? Probably not.
Can I hear him incanting to dispel from inside?
No, you are far too underground for that, and also the clacks is going off. I'll say the clacks is going off are kind of drowning out most everything.
Fair. Okay, no bardic inspiration.
I can do an empowered channel for an additional +1.
Hey. Okay.
This should be enough, because at this point I'm effectively dispelling a 12th level spell.
What is the Mase? DC?
DC is equal
You-
10 plus the spell level.
Okay, you just match it.
So it is a 12th level spell. Fuck, he's firing godlet magic.
Yes. And it's not at full power yet because he had to fire it early, so that is the reason why you make it.
Okay.
The gun, I'm gonna say the gun is still moving, but the magic, I'm gonna say, but the energy inside of it seems to go still momentarily. The gun itself is still moving because that's not operated by magic, but the gun, I'm gonna say the gun is still like moving into position.
Ooh, looks at the beetle. I bought you a turn!
Congratulations. I honestly did not think you were going to make that.
Can't fight the power of the moon!
All right. Okay. Seth and Seth is going to be looking around, trying to figure out what best to do. Fuck it. If you're going to be, I'm going to say, just going to run over here and start stabbing the guy on the ground. If you're just going to leave him and he's like, oh, I can ninja
Alright, I've got
stuff.
to roll for the dog.
What the dog doing?
21 to stab the prone guy.
Okay. Cool. All right. Seth is going to stab this guy a lot. Stabs him. He's already prone, so 15 damage. Can't be double prone. Okay.
I believe we call that the fetal position at that point.
All right. Diaz is not here. All right. All right. Dire Troll. Oh wait, no, okay, that's right. She is picking up River. Mase, she turns into a werewolf. No, she actually turns into a dire wolf. Will run by as I assume River grabs a hold of her mane.
Yep.
All right. As she runs by, you you grab a hold and get yourself up as she gallops easily up the side of this cliffside and gets right here. I'm dropping you off right here. She can't throw you. I'll say she would be able to throw you, but she had to transform into a direwolf, and as a direwolf, she can't throw because she doesn't have arms. So
Okay. The support structure is wood, correct?
now that you are up here and taking a look, it is wood. It looks a little not so much off, but it looks like wood coated in something.
Oh, like it's lacquered?
You can tell that it's not just like old wood. It's not just it's not just like wood. It's definitely coated in something. You're not fully sure.
It's coated in something.
Unless you want to take your turn investigating it.
You know what? We'll do that. We'll do that.
Okay.
That can be information I can hand off to the party.
All right. I need arcane. I'm gonna say Arcana check.
I do have a question when you're through with Artemis.
17. That is a 21.
Okay. It seems to be. It seems to be coated in. It seems to be coated in some sort of a substance that designed to make it fire resistant.
Okay. The support structure is fire resistant.
It hasn't come up yet because the beetle's just been smashing it with its head.
Yeah. But I'll let anybody else know who wants to come up and help smash the thing, that it is fire resistant.
Okay. My question. How has our Jib Jib been doing? Has she been doing anything these past turns?
Jib Jib has been struggling because Jib Jib has been failing a lot of rolls in order to try and actually do anything.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if Jib Jib was remembered or not because I know she has like power. So.
Jib Jib has been remembered, but since she failed all those rolls climbing up the hill, she has effectively been like, oh hey, what am I doing on my turn? Con save? Blah. So so every time that she's about to reach out of the rope trip and cast a spell, she basically just ends up vomiting.
God damn it. Okay.
So she hasn't made a con save to be able to actually cast anything yet.
We need to work on her stamina.
She's a wizard. Now she's been sick. Arguably, ISO hasn't been doing anything, but I mentioned that on purpose that he doesn't seem to be doing anything.
I'd say he's being his usual useless self.
All right. With that, these creatures are none too thrilled with what's going on. This one is going to leave the combat. I'll say this one's going to walk away from you. I don't know if you want to use your reaction to hit.
I don't have my reaction. I used it to do Blessing of Fate.
Okay. All right. This thing is going to get up. See what's going on. I'll say hear all the noises going on. See. Is going to Not a big fan of this dog. Knows that it can't really get over there until it deals with the dog, so I apologize in advance. I know that it makes me look like the bad guy for beating on a dog.
Brought it into battle. I'm pretty sure you're allowed to return fire.
I'll say. So I'm going to need. Masa is going to go nuts on Fenrir, and I need a dex save as well from Fenrir. Okay. Cool. So you made it. This dire troll is going nuts. It stands up. I don't think it took any fire damage last round.
No, it did not.
Yeah, nobody hit it. Okay, so it recovers 10 out of 5. Oh, fuck. There we go. $17, 15, 20, 14, 20. I'm pretty sure everything under 20 misses.
The only one that hit is the 28, yeah.
Okay. Damn, he rolled for shit. Okay.
And he made the dex save, so he takes 23. Is that what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's 23 slashing.
He crushed my dog, Sierra.
Let's see. $17 slashing and 1 poison.
He's fine.
This thing is going to back up right here. Still within range. Doesn't work, so he's just going to start trying to murder you instead. All right, let's see. Going to attempt to assault you, because you seem to be a problem. The other one seems to be attempting to deal with a separate problem. $21 and $14. Pretty sure they both missed you.
Because I'm now dual wielding, yes, those both miss.
Okay. It is stabbing and clawing at you. This one right here. Okay. This one right here seems to be seems to grow an extra pair of legs. It seems to be scampering around the structure, picking up wooden debris. Picking up wooden debris and I'll say picking up wooden debris and things that have been destroyed. Seemingly trying to frantically put things back into place. As this one seems to be frantically trying to fix the damage, Nimbus, you can see that it's repaired some parts of it. Not enough, I'll say, definitely not more damage than what's being put out. But it is definitely attempting to repair the damage that is being done.
It,
Are you doing the thing yet, or?
no, I can't do a thing at it.
Okay, I saw it says you were typing, so I was like,
No, I was pre-rolling for my next turn.
okay. But yeah, so that's, I'll say, at the end of that turn. I'll say at the end of that turn, at the end of the round, the cannon will be locked into place, but unable to fire. As the spell seems to be stuck inside of the cannon. And switching back over to the inside. In which case, Moonlit Whisper.
Okay. Go into a crouch, and then run, dropping down and running as needed by the platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, pulling from my jacket again. I am going to pull out another like flat disc-like device. Using my bonus action to toss it over here. Summoning another Vesta Blade.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to okay. I'm going to have it attack that generator thing that was told. Was told not to touch that. It'd be bad.
Okay. That is,
And
I'll say, that does hit. It damages it. Doesn't destroy it, but damages it.
okay. That hero point won't give me any more move, really. They'll just give me the another action. Okay. Okay. Can I use a hero point for another action, if people don't mind?
Go ahead.
So it's about the end of session, so probably if you're going to use it, probably best now.
Okay. Okay, I kind of need to roll it manually, but I'm casting that at level 3. I need to make a spell attack. I need to make a 87 to it. Oh, I can't really fall prone, so. Okay, at level 3 or higher, the damage increases by 1d6. Okay, cool. So. Who's turn right here? Using those falls. If you failure, so. Okay, provide if a 21 hits, it's 17 fire and 10 force damage.
Okay. So you are using rocket. I'll say you are using rocket blast to hit what now?
This one over here.
Oh, okay. Cool. That is enough to hit that. Yep. This one is destroyed.
Ugh. Ugh.
Right. There's a massive burst of electrical energy that shoots out of it. You will hear the sound of something shutting down.
Okay. Cool. Let's see if there's anything that I can do here.
Anything else?
Okay.
Or
I am checking right quick. No. Okay. Well, hopefully that did a thing.
okay.
That's it for my turn. Maybe the targeting shut down, so it'll fire over the city or something.
I'm gonna say you hear something shut down, but since you're over there, you can't really see. I'll say cinematically on the other side, Hergain sees these pods. I'll say he will see these pods and these computers shut off. He'll make a bit of a face. He'll say it appears that when you want something done, you have to do it yourself. He's going to walk over here. He will use his ability. And see, 1, 2.
Which I didn't think this was tied to the chambers. I thought it was tied to the main funneling of the weapon and the earth mana.
You shut off all the power to the left, Mase, to the right side over here.
Well, hopefully that helps stuff.
All right. He is going. I'll say he's going to go over here. He's going to use his primary ability, which I was hoping not to have to use that, but okay. Cool. You feel something tugging at the essence of your life.
Did we make a saving throw?
There is no save throw for this.
Oh,
You can see, I must say, you can see the lights kind of flickering a bit. And since you are a magic caster, you can feel the severity of what is currently going on. Let's see. Okay. Cool. Right. 50, 150, 250, 300, 50. And you're right here. All right. I'm not going to be that guy. Okay, cool. 50, 100, 50, 250, 350, 400. I mean, what was it saying? All right, so 400 points of damage. Okay, yep. All right. All right. He uses his special ability. While he is in here, cinematically, he seemingly drains all of the life out of every one of these things that has an X on it.
Ooh, okay.
I'll say for a total of, see, hold on. And drain up to 400 damage from enemy targets within range. Okay, yep. All right, cool. Okay. I'll say he is going to walk over. Walk over to this machine. He is going to take that. He is going to take that energy, and he, instead of pouring it into here, it is going to go directly in. He is going to arc it directly upwards into the machine. It will start glowing on the surface. Nimbus, the spell that you have stopped, you will see, the spell that you temporarily stopped, you will see it start to glow even brighter as more energy seems to be getting pumped into it to make it even stronger.
Well, that's the opposite of what we wanted.
It's still not going to fire.
At least this round.
Yeah, it's still not going to fire this round, but it, but it definitely did seem to become more powerful. He's going to say, well, that now that that's taken care of, I think it's about time I go. I think it's about time I go kill that little lab rat. I'm going to need replacements. As he looks towards the door, preparing to make his way out to you, Whisper. And with that, we will end the session.
All right.
All right. So, I was really worried. For a moment, I was really worried that you were going to get hit with your own suggestion spell. I was like, oh my god, please don't. I was like, I don't want to be that guy. I was like, he'll totally beat this. I was like, if he gets beat by his own spell and his own spell DC.
Well, I mean, that would be kind of funny. It's like, hey, you're so powerful, you overwhelm yourself.
Because he was about to start asking you, who are you? What are you doing? I'll say basically just start asking, use it to tell you to like inform him about everything that's going on and whatnot.
So it's like, who are you? Who are you? What are you doing? It's like that. I can have some instant responses depending on if he's asking it like for motivation.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll say you told him you were part of the demon lord, the demon lord's army.
Yeah, that actually
So-
got some interesting information from him, because he's implying anyway that the demon lord is like gone and in his army, and the demon lord armies are kind of scattered. So I got some interesting intel out of that.
Glad you caught that.
Yeah, I added it to my notes.
All you gotta do is just live to tell everyone.
Yeah. Hopefully he's expended a lot of energy.
A lot of everybody else's energy.
And channeling it through him might be, taxing. I don't know.
You can only use it once a day, though.
Oh, good.
I'll say it has the ability to you can either deal 200 damage to a single target or drain 400 points of damage from drain 400 points of damage, drain 50 points of damage from up to 8 different targets.
I'm starting to wonder what's channeling the planet's mana then, because that device in the center seemed to be tied to the people, and if the generators out here aren't tied to it, maybe something in the control room.
So that's what I was like, can't
Oh.
tell you exactly what's tied to what, but you have been destroying stuff and you've been finding out what it, well, I'll say when you destroy stuff, you find out what's doing.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
hopefully, I'm not going to be vanquished. We will see. We will see.
Ideally not. I'll say I can't tell from the looks of it if if what's her face is coming down to assist or what, or is she just gonna like attempt blowing up stuff above? I say I can't tell if River was actually coming down with you or she was staying up top.
No, I didn't see where he went in. I just know that we have to get this thing pointed away from the city.
Does anyone have the Magneto spell?
Mhm.
Master of Magnets.